Hi, today we have Dr. Ashray Jain from Bangalore Medical College, who has secured a rank of 1298 in his May INICET and a rank of 2130 in his NEET PG 2025. That too in his internship, balancing both the duties of internship and cracking NEET PG, which was definitely it was a very difficult job.
Anatomy.
And when did you actually start preparing for NEET PG? I mean, did you start during internship or did you start during your second year, third year, or when? Please tell us about that.
My exact journey for a NEET PG preparation started at the end of second year, I can say. It was during second lockdown, uh, where we had approximately 1 month of COVID holidays, I should say. When I had joined Bhatia live classes, DBMCI live classes, from which I made my notes and subsequently, I revised all the subjects from the notes which I made. Uh, yeah. Uh,
Yeah, Ashray, how are you as a UG student and what were your hobbies like? Did you use any standard textbooks during UG days and any other resources like other than these coaching platforms? Uh, can you
yeah.
take us through that?
Yeah. Coming to UG days, I guess I was slightly above average student itself. I used to be honest with my studies, not skip a lot of classes, attend my clinical postings sincerely as far as possible, and yeah. Coming to hobbies, I used to play cricket for fun, and I like playing badminton also.
Mm.
And coming to standard textbooks, yeah, I've studied a few standard textbooks. To name a few, I've studied Guyton from first year, and Robbins. Robbins, I guess it's the must book which should be studied by any medico, especially Volume One. Volume One, I genuinely feel every medico should read Volume One of Robbins. If it is too much, you can skip Volume Two. Volume Two is also very good, but Volume One is a very good book. And yeah, rest of the third and final years, I've studied all the Indian author books.
So,
And coming to the other resources which I would recommend my juniors to use, especially for the first years and second years, is Dr. Najib lectures on physiology and medicine. They're amazing, man. The sort of concepts he clears, no coaching platform, I guess, would clear your basics. And I would also recommend Pathoma for pathology. You'll get these videos in Telegram, or you can even subscribe to those. And YouTube, I have watched Ninja Nerd videos. They were also helpful. These are the resources I'd suggest my juniors to use.
okay. So, coming to the internship part, like how did you manage everything? So, managing duties, you had like I know as BMC has very hectic duties compared to other colleges. Like, how did you manage all the duties? How did you manage your studies? Like giving GTs, solving MCQs, everything. How was it?
Yeah, until and unless we solve more and more questions, whatever theory we read, I don't think it matters much. So till the end of my final year, I used to just be more focused on theory and reading textbooks. I used to hardly solve any questions, I guess, if not only PYQs here and there. I started solving most of the questions in internship itself. I made sure I solved at least 50 questions, most of them which being PYQs initially. Then, as the days progressed, I started doing custom modules. Yeah, as you mentioned, internship is very hectic, especially in Bangalore Medical College. There were times during my ortho postings, post duty, where we wouldn't even get time to shit, forget studying. So it was definitely a very challenging part. Yeah, like you mentioned, not every part of internship will be hectic. There are few months in internship, the chill postings you call it, like PSM and electives, where you can actually study a lot. In fact, you'll be having duties only from 9 to 4, and you will get sufficient as soon as my internship duty ends. I used to have a small tea break in our Nandini,
Mhm.
where I used to meet you also. And then I used to start my session approximately 4:45, 4:45 to 5:30 to 6. I used to study continuously, and whenever I felt I'm tired, I used to solve few questions. Um yeah, I used to, on an average, study 5 to 6 hours during chill postings, and during hectic postings like ortho, maybe labor room, I tried my level best to be in touch with the subjects. So I used to give GTs post duty. So my thing with this is, I wanted to simulate the actual exam scenario. Obviously, if NEET PG is tomorrow, uh, or INI is tomorrow, you won't be getting sufficient sleep. Maybe 3 or 4 hours.
Hmm.
That's an ideal scenario equivalent to post duty day. So what I used to do is, as soon as my surgery or medicine duty gets over, post duty day, instead of directly going to bed, I used to sit in front of my laptop and spend 3 hours with the GT and simulate actual exam.
So without
So
sleep, how we will be able to do that? Was the plan. You were simulating that situation so that
yeah,
you'd be
exactly.
ready for that kind of situation.
Yeah, I had given so many JTs, like 5 to 6 similar way, and I guess it helped me. Right before NEET and both I didn't get proper sleep.
Okay, Ashray, as we were talking about GTs, when did you actually start giving GTs and which platform did you use for those GTs?
Coming to GTs, I started giving GTs at the end of final year, maybe when I had enough knowledge of all the 19 subjects. Yeah, end of final year. And platform, I used Marrow for most of the GTs. And here and there, for the mocks, I used to, there'll be free mocks available,
Okay.
Cerebellum Dance and even Prep Ladder.
Oh, you used that.
Yeah.
Okay, now average number of GTs you have given throughout your preparation or during your internship. How many GTs did you
Um,
give?
I guess I've given approximately 20 to 25 GTs, I guess.
And is it important to review GTs? Because so many people, while preparation, they give GTs and they don't review it and go for next GT and they don't see any improvement. And I'm going to ask you, like, is it important to review GT?
Like there is a saying, giving a GT and not reviewing it is same as not giving a GT. So make sure that you review your GT honestly. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it takes 3 days, 4 days. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter even if it takes a week. Thing is, GTs are to analyze your mistakes, your weakness, and going retrogradely to those subjects and studying those topics uh, plays a major role
Yeah.
in
Okay.
increasing your scores.
Reviewing GT, yeah, it is very important because as it has 200 questions, irrespective of corrects how many ever you get, if you are reviewing GT, like it's like 800 options and 800 topics. Even if 200 options are dummy, you are having around 600 topics, and you will be
Which you'll be
reviewing all
revising.
those at once. I mean, at one place, you'll be getting to know all those topics. So it is very important to review GT. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to mention one thing. There was a phase when I was burnt out, like 2 weeks before NEET, I guess. I There was a time where I couldn't even open my notes, or I couldn't even solve any questions. My mind was just blank. So the thing I did is I started giving grand test every alternate day,
Oh,
and review it the same day or one day
yeah.
uh,
That is
the next day. Yeah.
that's great.
So I guess sometimes even giving grand test might help in such phases
Yeah.
instead of not doing anything,
So, what was your strategy to review?
reviewing. Initially, initially I used to review the wrong questions, not the skipped ones, because I felt skipped ones will be those odd questions, like out of the box questions, which I felt mm, is not that
Hmm.
important to be focused on. So I kept it at the last. Initially, I used to focus only on the wrong questions. I used to revise even the wrong question subject wise. I used to start from my weakest subject till the strongest. Initially, yeah, my weakest subject used to be mm, surgery, surgery, then I guess short subjects like anesthesia, especially anesthesia. There was a time, even after revising my notes like 3 4 times of anesthesia, still my GD scores used to be very bad in anesthesia. Anesthesia would be at the bottom, and then I ultimately realized for shorter subjects, it's not about reading your main notes; it's solving more PYQs. Shorter subjects will have highest number of repeats, so it's better you do PYQs first for the shorter subjects and then go back to your notes. Maybe main notes or maybe the revision notes. But I ideally feel revision notes are more than sufficient nowadays, especially Arrow Edition 6.5. They've done amazing job.
And you are telling, yeah, PYQs are very important, and sometimes they're repeated like as it is in, like, for example, especially for short topics. I mean,
Exactly. Yeah.
short subjects. Okay. And then, like, what was your first GT score, and how did it improve? What was your GT score before the exam day?
My first GT score, I guess, was around 125 corrects. And my last GT score was uh, around 155 to 160, around 160.
Mm. Okay. Like after GTs, like on the other days, how did you solve this Marrow QBank? Like, did you use Marrow QBank custom modules and PYQs? What did you do?
Yeah, I can show you my Marrow QBank. To be honest, I didn't even solve a single module from the QBank.
Okay.
I just solved the PYQ module of
So
QBank
all you did was taking a custom module of the PYQs and
and
solving.
custom modules. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
especially for INI, that's what I feel. INI is more PYQ and PYT based. So 1 month before INI, it's ideal you just keep the tag of hashtag games and keep doing custom modules
Yeah.
like 50 questions. 50 questions is ideal because you can simulate the
Mm.
section part
Mm.
also,
Yeah.
solving 50 questions in 45 minutes. So doing custom modules of only PYQs for aims, I felt it was helpful for me. And for NEET, I feel PYQs are not directly repeated. So you can use almost all the hashtags and solve 50 MCQ custom module daily. I genuinely feel solving more than 100 questions is also like a bit less productive. You should be devoting your time equal to solving questions as well as theory part. So if you keep solving more and more questions, you keep start forgetting the theoretical things.
Mm.
So it's better you always balance theory with solving questions.
Okay, Asha, coming to these exams, like how INICT and NEET PG differ with respect to their pattern and exam quality.
Yeah, INICET asks a lot of questions from first and second year subjects. Out of 200, approximately 90 questions will be just from first and second year subjects, followed by OBG, surgery. Coming to NEET PG, third and final year subjects have more weightage compared to first and second year subjects. But if you ask me to pick common subjects between NEET and I would suggest OBG from final year, PSM from third year, and Patho and Micro from second year. These are the subjects which have significant weightage in both INI and NEET.
Okay, Ashray, take us back to that August 3 morning exam day. How was it? And what was the previous day like? How was it? Were you
Yeah,
nervous?
yeah, definitely. I am one of the most anxious person you would ever meet. But yeah, I tried my level best to have a good sleep, and I was fresh the morning, and I reached my exam center 1 hour early. It was like 1 hour from my home,
Hmm.
and yeah, it went well. I
Definitely,
went
a
through
guy
it.
like you who has prepared very well should be confident enough on that day. Okay,
Yeah,
coming to
confidence
the,
does matter.
yeah.
Confidence does matter a lot. The all hard work all throughout the MBBS which you have done. Uh, Finally, only the exam day matters.
Hmm.
So you should never lose your confidence on the day of the exam. You should always be confident, no matter how much your preparation was. Yeah,
So years of hard work will be decided on that day, and those particular 3 hours will decide that. So it is very important to have a calm mind, as you said. Okay.
yeah.
And coming to next point, What would you advise your juniors who is preparing or who is in their UG days? What would you
Yeah,
advise?
yeah. Be honest to yourself. Don't
Mm.
take a rush. Stay, read standard textbooks. Don't jump into coaching platforms very early. I suggest second year is the ideal time. Get attend clinical postings sincerely. It's very important. Don't bunk clinical postings. Uh, do your internship duties honestly. The sort of clinical exposure you get in BMC, even Vaibhav, you can only elaborate on that. It's
Yeah,
tremendous. You
the
should
level
never.
of internship, I mean, not the level, the kind of internship we have in our BMC is quite a good amount of exposure we'll get here. And I don't think like anyone can get that internship exposure like elsewhere in other colleges of Karnataka. So make use of that. You should utilize that. Okay.
You should never replace your studies to internship duties.
Yes, yes.
Studies and duties should go
Hand in hand.
together.
Yeah.
You should balance.
Mm.
That's the right thing. You should be a good clinician also. You should have learned sufficient skills by the end of internship. What's the point of being a doctor
Yeah.
if you don't have sufficient skills? And those sufficient skills you will get through only if you do your internship honestly and sincerely.
Yes. Okay, Ashray, coming to the end, what branch you would like to take in this NEET PG?
Yeah, I am looking forward to take MD General Medicine, preferably government institute.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Ashray, thank you so much for taking up this interview. I'm sure it will definitely help a lot of juniors and especially interns. Thank you.